This Redditor watched a woman get dragged into an alley and she just snapped. Once a lady ran up to me at a notoriously bad corner in town. I thought I knew her from around. As she ran and hugged immediately, she backed off and started babbling incoherently. She is one of the many mentally ill drug addicts of the area. A few minutes later, she does the same to a 50-ish-year-old guy. He gets very creepy with her, pushing her against a bus stop and stating in a dark, matter-of-fact manner, "You're coming home with me tonight." She's looking downward all the while, half in tears, mumbling and shaking her head violently while he gropes her. I am generally very disgusted by rape. An exchange student at another former school was violently raped in an alley, and I had hyper-violent dreams of stumbling upon it happening and violently beating the man to death for months afterwards, and was very drunk at the time. So I started talking shit to him. He yells at me a bunch and I back down. Then he grabs her by her wrist and starts pulling her into the alley. I'm terrified, in tears, drunk, and very angry. She screams. I pull the whiskey bottle out of my bag, yell at him, and get hit in the face. I hit him back with the bottle. She runs. I hit him again and he falls. And as he was on the ground, I hit him with the bottle repeatedly. The last time it broke over his face. Then I gave him one sloppy and intentional gash across the cheek area, maybe hitting his eye a bit. I ran away crying, then puked. This is the only time I've ever been in a fight. I've become a bit afraid of myself because of it. What I love about this secret is the fact that this lady intentionally put herself in harm's way to save another human being, even if that human being was homeless. She tried to protect another woman from a man that was clearly there for all the wrong reasons and strictly bad intentions. Can you imagine being at a bus stop and then witnessing another man groping another woman and then not doing anything? Not stopping the man from doing something that is heinous as sexual assault? We need to start doing more as a society of sticking up for people, women or not. This woman took it upon herself to use her bottle as a weapon because she knew she couldn't do anything physically with her own hands. She used what she had, the only weapon she could think of, which was a bottle of liquor that cracked this man over the head with to give the other woman the opportunity to get away. How wild. But you can invest on Reddit this horror story of potentially losing your own life. In return, what you actually did was save somebody. Thank you for being a hero that night, and I hope that homeless woman recognizes you and thanks you as well. Now I must ask you as the viewer, what would you have done? What if you didn't have a cell phone or a bottle of liquor, it's just you and your hands? Would you have tried to assist? Would you have felt helpless and not helped her at all and just called it a lost cause because she was a homeless woman? Would you try to have hailed someone down? What would your plan of action would have been to try to assist somebody? I just want to know that there isn't shitty people out here, because we both know that a lot of people don't help people. A lot of people would just watch this or record it on their phone. They wouldn't even assist. And I have to add that I'm glad that it turned out in the way that it did and that both of you aren't dead. Thankfully, you had that bottle of liquor with you to add some counterbalance to the situation. What if you didn't, ma'am? This would have been a story of you watching somebody else. You would have been the same exact person I just spoke about that just strictly records and never assists. You would have been telling a completely different story. Even though you assisted another human being and potentially saved her life, sometimes we gotta be a bit more mindful of the potential harms and dangers as well of assisting others. And if you agree with that statement of being mindful of who we assist and how we assist them in the dangerous moments that we could potentially be in, write it down below. What are some situations that you wouldn't assist with? What would you be scared to do? Now for this next secret is about a guy doing a prank so vile, I hope he goes to jail. Hey guys, I just want to share something messed up I did about 4 years ago when I decided to prank one of my friends named Tom. I jerked off into a cup and poured it into my vape tank and gave it to Tom and told him to try it and hit it. He coughed as soon as he took the first hit and he said it tastes like shit. I said it was a new vape juice that I got from the dollar store. Later on, I thought to myself that joke was a bit too far, so I never told Tom what I did. Was it a bad joke? I hope Tom finds out what you did and beats the living fuck out of you and calls the goddamn police. This should be an immediate arrestable offense. The crazy part about this entire thing is that you thought it would be fucking hilarious to do something vile like this. If you were to ask any dude, almost any dude, what they would do if they found out their best friend did something to them like this, every person would say fucking murder. Do you realize this is something that you could potentially lose your life over? This isn't a prank. I don't know what went through your fucking mind that you decided to say, I'm going to put my love juice in this vape and have my friend fucking smoke it. That would be hilarious. All I have in my mind right now are violent thoughts of what I would do to somebody who did this to me. You as the listener have nothing but fucking anger now because God forbid if somebody did this to you. Could you imagine them being lied to, you smoking and hitting it, you're coughing and he's just telling you it's another flavor from the store. Later on, you come to find out it's beet juice. And I ain't talking about the fucking vegetable. Sir, get your shit together. I hope that you were young and dumb, but regardless of whatever age you were, I truly hope Tom finds out. Tom, I hope you see this secret and whoop that man up. And I don't wish violence against anybody in any of my videos, but this is so bad that I hope you as the viewer would never condone anything like this. Now, if you know messed up secrets like this and confessions of somebody else doing something vile like this gentleman did to Tom, please put it in the comments below. Tell me about that. I need to now do that on my next video because I need to hear these heinous secrets that people are doing to their friends. If you liked the video, subscribe, comment for more, and I'll be back with another video.